Hello and welcome. Today I invite you to join me on an extraordinary journey to the very top of our world, the Arctic. This is a realm of ice and snow, a vast, frozen expanse where survival seems an impossible feat. Here, the winds cut like knives, and the temperatures plummet to unimaginable lows. Yet, against all odds, life persists, and it does so in the most remarkable of ways. We will be looking at the true masters of this icy kingdom. As we venture through this wilderness, every image you see will be a direct window into the lives of these animals. There will be no random footage here. What I describe is precisely what you will witness. We will see the steam of a polar bear's breath in the frigid air, the subtle twitch of an Arctic fox's ear, and the powerful grace of a whale in the icy depths. So, prepare yourself to be immersed in the silent white world of the Arctic and to meet its incredible inhabitants. Here, on the vast shifting plains of sea ice, walks the undisputed sovereign of this frozen realm, the polar bear. It is the largest land carnivore on Earth, a magnificent and powerful creature, perfectly attuned to this world of white. The secret to its survival lies just beneath its skin. A thick layer of blubber up to 4.5 inches deep provides superb insulation. Over this is a dense undercoat and long hollow guard hairs. This remarkable double coat traps a layer of air, creating an insulating barrier so effective that the bear loses almost no body heat, making it nearly invisible to thermal cameras. Its entire being is geared towards a single, crucial purpose: the hunt. The polar bear's diet consists almost entirely of seals, rich in the fat it needs to sustain itself. Its sense of smell is extraordinary. It can detect a seal's breathing hole from almost a mile away, and when a seal surfaces, the bear explodes into action with astonishing speed. A swift paw strike often all it takes. The bear's success depends not just on strength but on the sea ice. As the climate warms and the sea ice diminishes, the polar bear's hunting grounds shrink, and its future becomes uncertain. To witness one in its natural habitat is to see an animal at the peak of its evolutionary journey. As the great bear patrols the ice, a much smaller, more elusive hunter navigates the snow-covered tundra. This is the Arctic fox. In winter it is a whisper of white against a white landscape. Its magnificent thick coat provides exceptional insulation and perfect camouflage. It has short legs, it has a short muzzle, it has small, rounded ears. Even the pads of its paws are covered in fur, allowing it to walk on snow and ice without freezing. This fox is a master of efficiency. When summer arrives, the pristine white coat is shed and replaced by a shorter brown or gray fur that camouflages against thawed earth and rocks. It is not a picky eater. It hunts lemmings, takes birds, raids eggs, nibbles berries, and even eats insects. A life of constant searching and making the most of every small opportunity. The Arctic fox embodies endurance, adaptable, clever, persistent. As darkness falls over the Arctic for months on end, a silent predator takes to the wing. The snowy owl, a vision of pure white, is perfectly adapted for hunting in this open landscape. Its plumage provides superb camouflage, and its eyesight is astonishingly keen, able to spot a tiny lemming from more than half a mile away. The leading edges of its primary feathers have comb-like serrations and soft trailing fringes that muffle airflow, enabling completely noiseless flight. Once prey is spotted, the owl glides low, closing the distance in deadly silence, talons sinking into the prey with immense force. Few creatures have mastered the art of disappearance better than the Arctic hare. Cloaked in pure white, when it tucks in its ears it becomes almost indistinguishable from a lump of snow. That coat is a superb insulator, trapping warm air close to the body. A compact shape and small ears reduce heat loss. When concealment fails, its hind legs launch it at astonishing speeds, bounding and zigzagging to confuse predators. Beneath the feet of the great predators, a different drama unfolds. The lemming is the hidden engine of the tundra, driving food webs with its boom and bust cycles. Along the icy coastlines and on floating platforms of sea ice, another Arctic giant makes its home. This is the walrus, a highly social and iconic animal, instantly recognizable by its magnificent tusks and bristly whiskers. They can weigh over 1.5 tons. Beneath their thick hide lies an enormous layer of blubber, up to 6 inches, forming a natural wetsuit for icy waters. Their skin flushes pink in the sun as blood warms the surface. In huge haul-outs they huddle body to body to share warmth and conserve energy. Their tusks, which can grow very long, are tools for hauling out, for defense, and for dominance within dense colonies, not mere ornaments. Foraging on the shallow seafloor, they use sensitive whiskers to locate clams, then suck them from shells. Thousands in a feeding session. Their life is a rhythm of feeding in icy waters and resting in colossal groups on shore. Life on the edge of land and sea. Beneath the sea ice, a different kind of survival story unfolds. Here swims the beluga whale, often called the canary of the sea for its rich vocal repertoire. Belugas use clicks, whistles, chirps, and even moos, a sophisticated acoustic toolkit for navigation and social life. By listening to echoes, they build a sound map to locate breathing holes under ice, avoid obstacles, and find prey like cod and squid. Belugas are social and intelligent. Pods can range from a few animals to hundreds, offering safety from predators and cooperative hunting advantages. Delving deeper, we encounter the enigmatic narwhal, the unicorn of the sea. Protruding from the head is a spiraled tooth, actually a canine, packed with up to 10 million nerve endings. It detects temperature, salinity, and pressure. Narwhals are deep divers, plunging over a mile and staying down for up to 25 minutes to find halibut, cod, and squid. They survive pressure and low oxygen with flexible rib cages and high myoglobin stores. Physiological miracles for deep-sea life. The sea ice is also home to the ringed seal, small, common, and utterly dependent on stable ice for breathing holes and nursery layers. Using claws on their flippers, seals maintain breathing holes through thick ice and build snow layers above them to shelter pups. A thick blubber layer insulates and stores energy. Ringed seals are the cornerstone of the Arctic marine food web and primary prey of the polar bear, their fate tied to sea ice. On the windswept plains and rocky hillsides lives an animal that looks like a relic from the Ice Age, the musk ox. Its long, shaggy coat, kiviut, hangs almost to the ground. This underwool is one of the warmest natural fibers in the world. 2 layers protect it. Long, coarse guard hairs that shed snow, and a dense undercoat that is far warmer than sheep's wool. When threatened, the herd forms a circle. Adults face outwards with calves protected in the middle, horns forming a formidable barrier. Bulls clash violently during mating season, a raw display of power that echoes across the tundra. They are methodical grazers, scraping through snow with hooves to reach sedges and willow twigs, conserving energy by moving deliberately. The musk ox is a true symbol of Arctic resilience, a shaggy survivor of the Ice Age. As our journey comes to a close, we are left with a profound sense of awe for these incredible animals. From the mighty polar bear to the tiny lemming, each creature is a masterpiece of adaptation. They form a complex, vibrant ecosystem where life persists against all odds. This frozen kingdom is fragile. Warming threatens the very ice that underpins all life here. The futures of the polar bear, walrus, and ringed seal are increasingly uncertain as their habitats change. Scientists study, tag, and monitor these species. It is our shared responsibility to understand and protect this unique part of our world. The survival of Arctic wildlife reflects the health of our planet, a barometer for our future. Thank you for joining me on this exploration. I hope their stories have inspired you. If you wish to continue discovering, please consider subscribing for more journeys into the wild. There are always more stories to tell and more marvels to witness. Thank you.